Imagine you dream of becoming a great basketball player, but everyone says you're too small, too skinny, and not strong enough. Even top universities reject you. But you didn't give up, and eventually you became one of the best players in NBA history, Stephen Curry. The name is now synonymous with killer three-point shots, NBA championships, and incredible records. But did you know that before the world knew him as the baby-faced assassin, Stephen was an underrated figure? Born as the son of former NBA player Del Curry, many people thought that Stephen's path to the NBA would be easy. But the reality, far from easy. He is not an athlete who has been championed from the beginning, not one who has a towering tall body since young. Even when his friends began to be recruited by top universities, Stephen's name was barely glimpsed. Here's the interesting thing about his story. While many people gave up because of rejection and doubts from others, Curry chose to persevere. He knew who he was, and he believed in his potential even when the world didn't believe in him. And this is where it all began. From an undersized teenager to a champion who changed the face of modern basketball. But his path to get there was full of hurt, rejection, and mental tests. When you dream of being a basketball player, size is often the biggest barrier. In a world where height is everything, Stephen Curry was only about 180 centimeters tall in high school. Tall enough for a regular person, but small for an NBA player. On top of that, he was skinny. He looked weak compared to his more muscular and explosive peers. Many coaches thought, this kid won't be able to compete at a high level. In fact, Stephen did not lack ability, but often the world pays more attention to physical appearance than actual potential. Stephen tried to get into various prestigious university basketball programs. He sent his game tapes to big-time coaches. But the result? No one accepted him until an opportunity came from the small University of Davidson College. Many people don't know about Davidson, but that's where Curry exploded. In the 2008 NCAA tournament, he scored 40 points against Gonzaga, 30 points against Georgetown, and 33 points against Wisconsin. Davidson advanced to the Elite Eight, something that was never imagined, and suddenly the world started to take notice. After entering the NBA in 2009 with the Golden State Warriors, a new problem arose, an ankle injury. And it wasn't just once or twice. He had multiple surgeries and his future was in question. Imagine starting your dream career, and then your body just doesn't seem to support you. The Warriors almost traded him to another team. Many people said, Curry won't last long in the NBA. But Stephen didn't back down. He worked harder. Intense training, physical therapy, improving his ankle strength, and honing his skills relentlessly. When many people would think of giving up, Curry asked, what can I control? What can I fix? And that's where the turning point began. 2014 to 2015 season, under coach Steve Kerr, the Golden State Warriors designed a game system that maximized Curry's skills. The ball moves fast, spacing is neatly arranged, and Curry became the center of it all, and the result? The Warriors won the NBA championship for the first time in 40 years. Curry became MVP, most valuable player, with incredible statistics. The world began to realize that underrated skinny kid is now the new face of the NBA. But he wasn't done. The following season, 2015 to 2016, Curry exploded. He hit 402 three-point shots in one season, an unbreakable NBA record, scored an average of 30 points per game, and became the first unanimous MVP in NBA history. Not only that, Curry and the Warriors scored a record 73 wins in a regular season, surpassing Michael Jordan's legendary Chicago Bulls record. Stephen Curry is not just a great player. He became an icon. He changed the way basketball was played around the world. Young people in various countries began to imitate his playing style, fast, agile, and full of long shots. Before Curry, the three-point shot was only a complementary weapon. But after Curry, the three-pointer became the center of the strategy. Even today's NBA can be called a three-point shooting league because of Curry's influence. He showed that you don't need to be the biggest or the strongest to be a champion. What you need is confidence, hard work, and the courage to be different. So that's all for today's content. Thanks.